Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV. Today, I'm talking about bobbleheaded leadership. That's right, bobbleheads. Are you ready? Let's go! So a couple of weeks ago, I'm teaching a workshop, and someone in the group says something about being a bobbleheaded leader. Well, that someone was Nick, and thanks to Nick, I can't get the phrase bobbleheaded leadership out of my head. Well, so first of all, you know what a bobblehead is, right? It's a figurine with a spring underneath an ultra big head that bobs back and forth. And what is it? It's a cheap imitation of a real person with a really big head that bobbles. Now, for me, growing up, they were mostly about famous athletes. Now they're made for almost anybody, and apparently you can actually get a bobblehead made of yourself. But in the end, what does a bobblehead do? Its head bobs back and forth. So what's bobbleheaded leadership? Well, bobbleheaded leadership, first of all, is a leader that's head might be a little bigger than it ought to be. But number two, a bobblehead leader is someone who's nodding all the time because they want people to think that they're listening to them. And so they've heard that if they nod their head, even if they're not really paying attention, that people are going to think that they're connected and they're listening. Or bobbleheaded leadership is the person that really wants to be liked. It really wants people to like them, and so they agree to most everything, and they bob their head back and forth in the yes direction. Well, what's the problem with bobbleheaded leadership? First of all, you want the big head, but what's the problem with bobbleheaded leadership? Well, number one, it leads to reduced trust. Number two, it leads to poor communication. And number three, it leads to all sorts of unintended consequences. Even if the person had good intentions, this stuff doesn't work. See, I often find this the biggest issue for leaders early in their career when they've got lots of things to focus on and lots of things to try, and they've been given all sorts of advice of what to do, and so they sort of end up in this bobbleheaded place. Here's today's tweet. People want you to really connect and really listen, not just nod like a bobblehead. So make it your goal to be a real, living, breathing, authentic person, human leader that cares about those you're around, not a cheap imitation, simulated, bobbleheaded leader. So if you found this helpful, you can subscribe to my channel below, or you can repay me by inviting 3 of your friends to watch. And if you do that, I'll be happy, they'll be happy, and you'll get all the glory for doing it. So everybody wins. So before you go, one way to work on your leadership skills is to attend an interactive, highly engaging Bud to Boss workshop that we put on. And if you're a new leader, it's the perfect place to work on your skills, work on all of the leadership skills that you need to work on, including your ability to engage others and really connect with them and not be a bobblehead. So if you're interested in taking that step, you can learn lots more about coming to a public workshop or having us bring the workshop into your organization. You can learn all that by clicking on the link below, and I certainly hope you'll do exactly that. I look forward to seeing you on my next episode. Thanks.